Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to teach you how to make blackened salmon and shrimp with a creamy garlic butter sauce. Okay, so to start, we're going to take 1 tablespoon of butter, and you're going to take 2 tablespoons of Old Bay, 2 tablespoons of paprika, and 1 tablespoon of lemon pepper. You're going to go ahead and generously season your salmon. You want to make sure you rub it all in and get it all over on every side. You do not have to season the back side. I do because that's what I like. So if you like to season the back, go ahead and season the back. Make sure you also season the sides because you want to taste the seasoning in every bite. Once you have your salmon all seasoned, we're ready to cook. So you want to take that 1 tablespoon of butter and you want to melt it in your pan. Once it's completely melted, you are going to put the salmon on the back side down. And we're going to cook it on this side for about 4 minutes. If you're cooking multiple pieces like me, make sure you separate them. You don't want to cook them together because it won't cook evenly. So you want to make sure it's separated in the pan just like it is on mine. And while we have that cooking, you guys can go ahead and grab your shrimp. You can get any type of shrimp you like, peeled, non-peeled. I just do it with the tail on for presentation purposes only. That's how I like it. So some of that seasoning that we had, you're going to go ahead and place that all over the shrimp. Make sure you don't use it all because we have to save some for the garlic butter sauce. But just make sure you sprinkle enough so that the shrimp is seasoned generously. After 2 minutes, this is what your salmon should start to look like. You see it's a little blackened, but it's just not blackened enough. So we're going to continue to cook it for another 2 minutes to equal 4 minutes in total. After 4 minutes, you're going to go ahead and flip it over. That is blackened perfectly. That is the color that you are looking for. That is cooked to perfection. So after you go ahead and turn it over face side down, we are now going to cook it on this side for 3 minutes. Go ahead and add in 1 more tablespoon of butter, and make sure you guys are using real butter and not margarine because real butter is what makes this recipe. Make sure you go ahead and spread that butter all around the pan because you want it to soak up in all the salmon. Can we just take a minute to just admire how good this butter really looks right now? Do y'all see them bubbles? Do you see that butter? Do you see that salmon? Like, my God. Anyways, y'all, after cooking your salmon for 3 minutes face down, you're going to make sure you cook it on the side for 45 seconds. I don't know about y'all, but I like the sides of my salmon cooked. So just go ahead, make sure you don't overcook it, but 30 to 45 seconds should be perfect enough. Once you're finished, you're going to go ahead and remove all the pieces from the pan. Let's get a close-up real quick and see just how good that actually looks. Woo! Now in that same pan with that butter, you're going to go ahead and add in all your shrimp that you already pre-seasoned. And we are going to cook this shrimp for 2 minutes on each side. So you're going to go ahead and add in 1 tablespoon of butter. After 2 minutes, go ahead and flip it to the other side. This is the blackened color that you're looking for. Again, to get this blackened colored, that's the paprika that we put in. So make sure you don't skip out on the paprika. It really doesn't taste like anything, but it really does give it that nice blackened color that we're looking for. After 4 minutes in total, you're going to go ahead and start to remove your shrimp from the pan and just set it aside with the salmon. So now we can start on the garlic butter sauce. But real quick, can we get a close-up of that shrimp? Yes, that is blackened shrimp. Now for the final step, how to make the garlic butter sauce. You're going to go ahead and take 2 tablespoons of butter, and you're going to go ahead and melt that on a medium-high heat. Once that's completely melted, you're going to go ahead and take some small diced onions. I just used half an onion. Dice it up as small or as large as you like it. I like them this size. That's perfect for me. If you like it smaller, just cut them a little bit smaller. So you're going to cook this for about 3 to 4 minutes. You just want the onions to soften just a little bit. It really doesn't take the onion long to get translucent, only because I diced them in such small pieces. So after about 3 minutes, you're going to go ahead and add in garlic. You can add in 1 teaspoon. I'm extra and I love a lot of garlic, so I added in 2 teaspoons. But that's just what I like. You do not have to add in that much if you don't like it. Once you add your garlic, you're going to go ahead and just continue to stir that garlic and that onion inside that butter for about a minute to a minute and a half. Make sure you don't overcook it because it just tastes bitter. So I went ahead and put in half a cup of water. If you do have chicken broth, use chicken broth. If not, chicken bouillon cubes work just as well. Let me tell you, that little small cube has a lot of flavor. So just go ahead and continue mixing. That cube will eventually melt. And I would say I cooked mine for about 3 to 4 minutes. Now you're going to go ahead and add in 1/3 cup of heavy whipping cream. Not milk, not half and half, heavy whipping cream. That's what you need. That seasoning that I told you to wait till the end for, this is the end, this is now, this is when you use it. Go ahead and pour in the rest of that seasoning and go ahead and give it a good mix. Make sure you stir for about 2 minutes. You don't want it to burn. Now for the cheese, you're going to add in Parmesan grated cheese, not shredded cheese, not finely shredded, whatever they have in the grocery stores, but I want you to get grated Parmesan cheese. I just went ahead and added in 2 sprinkles. However much you want is totally up to you. Then you're just going to go ahead and add in some parsley flakes. I added in a lot because what does parsley flakes do? Makes it look fancy, makes it look good, makes it look like your meal belongs up in a restaurant or something. So go ahead and add in them parsley flakes and go ahead and stir that for about a good 30 seconds. After that, you're completely done. You can go ahead and plate your salmon and your shrimp however you like and go ahead and pour in this garlic butter sauce all over it. I'm telling you, this sauce is the key to making this dish just taste perfect. So you guys go ahead, make this recipe, follow this recipe like I said, and please comment how you liked it, how you didn't like it, how much you loved it, how much you enjoyed it. I love to hear feedback and comment any other recipe ideas that you guys would like. Have a great day. Hope everybody's having a good new year and toodles.